Hey there, it's Sandy Allnock, and today I'm going to share a little portion of this sketch with you. It's a drawing of the Bostwick in Tacoma, Washington. Love this building, and I have been intimidated with it in the past, but it's World Watercolor Month, so I'm going to show you the watercolor portion of this in this video, and like the color combination that is sparking all kinds of little fun things in my brain. So let's get started, shall we? The full video from the pencil sketch through the pen and ink sketch through the watercolor is over on my Patreon, and it's only about 22 minutes, like the whole thing in real time. So it didn't take me long to do this, and it's all narrated, and I talk about what I was doing, what I was thinking, etc., what my process was for this really loose sketch. And the colors that I'll be showing you today come from this sketch. This was in the new Urban Sketching Jumpstart class, and I just randomly decided I was going to use these colors, and it just kind of lit something up in my brain that made me so happy to use a reddish purple and a bluish purple and a warm and a cool yellow all together, and just let the color sing with a really simple line style. I just was happy after this. As crazy and wild as that was, I wanted to do something similar. And since that was the interior of the Bostwick Cafe, which is not those colors, by the way, and I was drawing here the outside of the Bostwick building, I figured I'd use the same colors. Because why not? The building is yellow. It may not be that yellow, but it's yellow. So I will just be playing with these colors, and I added a bit of other colors like the green for the trees. Debated whether I needed that, but you can let me know if you think it needed it. The reason that this is all on my Patreon is because my patrons deserve a break. For the last, I think it's 30-something weeks now. It's a long time. They have been just very tolerant and loving about these posts that I've been putting up for 30 weeks now that are about this book that I want to write. I have been wanting to write a book for years, and I don't know anything about self-publishing, but I got to learn at some point to figure out how to do this. But the drawing book, my vision for it is to teach adults to draw. A lot of these books out there are for kids, and you learn to draw baby kitties or puppies, or it's like kid things. And I wanted something that will appeal more to adults and be serious drawings. So, some of it will be fun, but it's going to be like serious techniques and, just, I don't know, good stuff. That's what it's going to be. It's good stuff. And I have that big vision, but I don't have everything organized. I don't even have an outline. And my hope was putting all these posts together on Patreon would help me to kind of see everything in a big picture, and then just move the puzzle pieces around to figure out what chapters will make sense and that kind of thing. And I haven't put anything in order as of yet. It's just been these wonderfully random posts, and everybody has been so tolerant of me just doing this craziness because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There's no string of thought that runs through it quite yet. And I need to just take some time at some point to sit down and collate it all and see what kind of chapters evolve out of what I'm doing, and then start creating the actual artwork that's going to be in the book and the actual writing of the text, because I have just kind of draft text in there. And yeah, my patrons have been wonderful, and so many of them have stuck with me through this craziness. So I thought they deserve some happy color. And it is still a drawing, even if it's a very loose one. I have to, talk with them about what they've seen already in the posts, and whether or not having maybe chapters on different styles so that people can learn how to draw loosely. Kind of feels like you'd need a whole book on just loose versus a whole book on drawing more realistically. And I don't know which one I want to do. I don't feel like I'm qualified to write a book on a loose style as of yet, but I don't know. I'm just having way too much fun with it. And maybe it's just I needed a break for something loose and crazy like this. So that could be all this little fetish I'm going through right now is about. But I'll take it because this is super fun. I went out just a couple days ago and did some sketching out on the streets in Tacoma. And I had like 4 people come by, even when I just had like barely a couple lines on the paper in pencil, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, that's so great." I'm like, there's nothing here yet. But people are so nice when they see you out there. So go out and do some sketches because you will be delighted and surprised at how kind people are. So if you have not done that yet because you are worried that somebody's going to make fun of you, I promise you that's not going to happen. Even little kids, they just come over and they ooh and they ah. So this is the sketchbook, by the way, that is in the new Urban Sketching Jumpstart class. You can see the titles of each of the lessons. You get 2 videos, 1 per page, and we do some kind of small studies and then a bigger picture. And it's all in real time. You get to see all of it and work your way through your own sketchbook to create these kind of things, and then kind of learn to adapt your own style to it, because you're not going to have my style of looseness, but hopefully it'll help you. I don't shy away from cars and people, so there's that. Usually we run away from both of those because they aren't the easiest, but they are in the class. And yeah, this was super fun to do in these colors. Just give me a pen and some watercolors and I'm a happy camper. If you would also like to be a happy camper, I have 3 ideas. 1, go sign up for the Urban Sketching class where you'll learn how to do things like this. And it's a lot of fun, and you can use all the color that you want in the whole wide world. Secondly, you could go become a patron and maybe read through those 30 posts that I have that I need some help organizing. Maybe you have some ideas for me. And third is to go watch the video I did with Charlie O'Shields, the founder of World Watercolor Month. He's amazing, and he's going to bring your heart much, much joy. So don't miss out on that one. It is an hour long, but set aside some time. It is worth it. All right, I will see you guys again next weekend. Have a good one. Bye-bye.